We've got some sad news out of the Ben Askren camp. Ben Askren posted a video over the weekend, working out on the bike, motivating people with similar issues, injuries, medical conditions, on the bike, working hard. And then yesterday, shared another video on his social media. Breaks my heart. He's back in the hospital. Has an infection in his chest. One of the tubes was infected, and Ben Askren is back in the hospital after double lung transplant, multiple 5-6 heart attacks. We'll drop the video for you right now so you can take a look what Ben had to say.
Well, as you guys can probably tell, I'm not home anymore, fortunately. I had my first checkup this morning. They didn't like the way the last chest tube looked. Thought it was infected. Put me on some antibiotics, and then have a few x-rays, and hopefully we get this solved fast. But, right, Stockdale paradox, it wasn't always going to be smooth. It wasn't always going to be easy. It wasn't going to always be all the way up. So hopefully this is a small hiccup. Then I'm back home, getting stronger again. So thought you guys appreciated that bit.
That's Ben Funky Askren. Let's all say a prayer for Ben and send him some positive energy and vibes. Ben Funky Askren, get out of the hospital and let's get going again, brother. All right, moving right along. Jorge Masvidal rips into Justin, the highlight Gaethje. Here's what he had to say. I know all the Bud Light drinking Americans love Gaethje, but bro, you are going to get this fucking guy slaughtered and concussed worse than before versus Ilia Topuria. That's Jorge Masvidal saying Ilia Topuria is going to knock out Gaethje, and Gaethje shouldn't want that. What do you guys think? Jorge wrong or right here? I'll tell you what, I don't agree with Jorge a lot, but on this one, he might be fucking right, guys. He might be right. I don't know if we want to see Gaethje in there against Ilia Topuria. I mean, do you? I mean, Gaethje's a gladiator warrior, right? I mean, let him go out in his shield. Let him get knocked out. I mean, UFC 300 was tough to watch. He came back, defeated Fiziev in his very first 5-rounder. Gaethje did. Looked pretty good. We'll see what happens. I mean, I think it should be Gaethje versus Patty, Arman versus Ilia. That's what I think should be next. Moving right along. Renain de Ridder. Last Saturday, Renain de Ridder, man. What an impressive fight. I don't think the fight was incredible. It was a great fight. Robert Whittaker showed up. He gassed out in like the second round, like RDR just kept pushing the knees to the stomach, it's like his form of his jab, man. Robert Whittaker would jab and he'd come in with this kind of half flying knee to the ribs. Robert Whittaker knocked him down. I think it was in the third or fourth. Some people said the referee should have stopped it. I don't think so. I mean, it's close, but not quite. But yeah, RDR pulled off the split decision. Oh my. Robert Whittaker disagrees. Tons of fans disagree. Media disagrees. Me, I don't know. It's a great fight. I'd probably give it 48-47 to Whittaker. Maybe a draw because of the knockdown. So that's where I'm at. I don't know. Anyway, RDR won. And here's his record. In the last 8 months, Renain de Ridder has 4 UFC wins and 0 defeats. Win over Robert Whittaker, decision. Win over Bo Nickel, TKO, knees. Kevin Holland, submission. RNC, rear naked choke. And then he defeated GM3 by submission, arm triangle. That is an incredible run by former ONE champion, Renain de Ridder. I mean, the guy has an incredible resume. Shit. I'm a fan. Everybody's calling for a RDR versus DDP fight because it's so awkward. Hell yeah, let's have it. Let's have it. But here's the thing. Khamzat has something to say about that. So, you know, you may get DDP, but he may not have that title. You know what I'm saying? So I got Khamzat over DDP, even though I'm a big fan of DDP. Dreykus, you know, I message him on social media. He answers a lot. Nothing crazy, just casual. How you doing? Looking good, champ, stuff like that. Big fan of Khamzat too. He's out there at Jaxxon House training, Santos Studios, putting in hard work with TJ Dillashaw and his coach, working on his conditioning with Arman Sarukian. I got the Jaxxon Podcast blasting right here. This is the UFC 318 recap. The newest episode is with former UFC heavyweight champion, absolute monster, Tim Sylvia. We'll drop a clip right now so you can check it out. We'll leave the link in our bio here for YouTube with the episode so you can watch the whole thing on Jaxxon Podcast. Drop the clip right now. Check it out.
13 at least minimum. Right, Rampage? What do you think?
I think he's like 6'14".
6'14" at least. Yeah, he's gonna get in there.
Oh no.
So what are you, like 6'11", 420?
6'8", 330. 420?
He's big.
Good Lord.
He is big.
Who do we? What the f***?
Oh no. We need another chair.
This one work.
Let's see if this can fit. Tim Sylvia needs a special chair.
Sylvia.
Told you.
Oh, there we go.
Told you, Sylvia.
Sylvia.
He's not Brazilian.